Grow My Cleaning Company teaches owners of cleaning companies just like you how to grow your company, make more money, and finally take charge of your financial future and your life. This podcast is about automating and creating systems that give you time and money freedom so you can grow like crazy without losing control. Since this is totally free, if you're getting tons of value, want to support us, and make sure that you get more of the good stuff, subscribe, rate, and review to this podcast today. Now, on to the show. Let's jump into why your advertising isn't working and what we can do to fix it. Rob, hello, good to see you. So again, the problem is a lot of people proudly tell me, hey, I've grown my entire company just on word of mouth. The problem is word of mouth is not a sustainable, reliable way to grow your cleaning company, right? It's not, it's a great way to start. It's great if it's one of many tools, but if it's your only tool, you got problems, right? It's not scalable. It's not repeatable. It's not dependable. So if you are not able to figure out how to make advertising work, your company is going to be stuck. We need a reliable, scalable way to get customers. And the problem is so many people try to do advertising. It doesn't work. And whatever they try, they think is no good, right? So they'll say, I spent, $500 on Facebook ads and I got no results. So Facebook ads categorically don't work. But that's the same logic as saying I hired an employee once and he stole. That was 7 years ago and I've never hired another employee and I've cleaned for the rest of my life. So we've got to make sure that, we are okay with advertising and we can make it work. So again, a lot of people get to me and the first thing they want to know is about the media, right? Like what should I use? Is it direct mail? Is it cold calling? Should I, go door to door, knock on things? Everyone's got all these questions about the media. The problem is that assumes that the media is the key to the key to the situation. The reality is it's not about the media. It's more about what you say. So the point we have to start from, and everyone wants to start with media, right? Because they're used to, if I give money to this guy or that guy, we'll get a return on that investment. I'll grow and be rich. We've got all these people online trying to sell us crap, that if you just give me money, you'll be rich. Good thing is I'll ask you for no money. And if you give me money, it won't guarantee you're rich anyway. So we've got to make sure we get away from thank you. Rob is welcoming Natalie back. We have technical issues all over, but we have the lovely Natalie. We have me. I think everyone can see and hear everybody. So we can get this party started. So the beliefs that we need to overcome before we can really fix this issue is we got to get over, if I tried something and it didn't work, it's broken, right? It's not me, it's that thing. It's direct mail doesn't work or whatever doesn't work. The problem is there's probably a ton of people making money with that medium in your competitors in your market right now, right? Second, we need to get away from that fact that people believe, oh, I don't really need to understand my client or their pain. All I need to do is put a bunch of money into advertising and it'll work. Well, the problem with that belief is once you put a bunch of money into it and it doesn't work, everything seems to go to pot and then we give up forever, which isn't going to work. Another false belief we have is I make money cleaning. If I'm the best cleaner out there, I will make the most money out there. The reality is we don't make money in cleaning. We make money in attracting cleaning clients. And my bride keeps coming in and going away. And I don't know why. But I think you might just be stuck with me today, kids, which sucks. I know, the good looking, especially for the video, but she's so much better looking than you and more interesting. Yes, that is the truth, but here we are. You're stuck with me. So, okay, cool. All that to say, we need to start changing our beliefs into understanding if we don't match who we're talking to, right? So first of all, if we don't understand who we're talking to, we are sunk, right? Because we got to get all this stuff right. And if we get even one thing wrong, everything kind of goes to pot. So first and foremost, we want to spend 90% of our time understanding who we are trying to attract first and foremost. If we don't understand that, it doesn't matter, right? Because I could put my services for helping owners of cleaning companies in Natalie's yoga class, and I'm almost positive I would get zero, no matter how compelling my message would be to you guys, I would get zero response, I'm guessing, from Natalie's yoga class, unless there happened to be an owner of a cleaning company in there. So first and foremost, we have to get intimate with who we are, at least an intimate understanding. Please don't get intimate with your customers. That can only end poorly. So all that to say, we got to get clear on who we are going to serve. If we don't know that, it is really difficult to connect with them, right? So if your message is, we will clean stuff for money, it's really hard to get anyone to call you, email you, or reach out because it's not compelling. However, if we know that we're selling to moms who want more time with their kids or who feel guilty that their house is a mess. Maybe they don't work and their husband's always yelling at them. Their house is a mess and they just want to feel good about themselves. Now we've got something we can base a compelling message on. So instead of doing what most people do and start with how I'm going to advertise. Is it word of mouth? Is it flyers? Is it brochures? Is it direct mail? Is it door hangers? Is it Facebook ads? Is it vehicle wraps? Is it billboards? Is it fill in the blank, right? It doesn't matter. Until we understand who our customer is, nothing else matters. So we start there and understand who our customer is. Once we get that down, the next thing is, what is their pain and how can we solve it? And so many people go, I know my customer's pain. It's something's dirty. They want it clean. I can almost guarantee you there's no money in that. The money is the why behind the what. Right. So typically when someone says, I just want you to clean this, that's not really the pain that you're trying to solve. Which is good, because I got to tell you, cleaning is a low wage job, right? Everybody says, I can clean that. I know how to clean a toilet. I know how to vacuum. I know how to whatever. So if we're just doing that, it's hard to charge premium pricing or any pricing when people are like, I could do that. It's a $10, $20 an hour job, right? Anyone with a vacuum can do that. What we want to do is understand their pain and solve it in a way that brings value to their world. So again, for example, if we are vacuuming, that's low wages. If we're helping moms spend time with their daughters or their sons or their children, or have mental health, or make them feel useful at the house, or make their relationship with their husband better, or whatever the case may be, or let them come home from work to a house that they feel proud of, those are all very high value work. So the first thing we need to do is understand who our customers are. The second, we need to understand what their pain is. And here's the key, and so many people skip on this. You need to be able to oh, by the way, TJ says, it's okay. We understand issues. The video looks fantastic. It looked a lot better when Natalie was on it. When it's just me, the video dropped precipitously, but at least the quality is good. So you got me off track, TJ. How dare you? So all that to say, once we understand who our customer is, we can't skip what their pain is and how to communicate it to them effectively. When I say effectively, it goes without saying, you need to communicate it better than your competitors communicate it. The good news is it's very easy. I've talked to all of you guys out there all day, every day, and most owners of cleaning companies are good at cleaning and terrible at communicating with their customers that they understand their pain. So you want to A, communicate better than your competitors, which is going to be pretty easy. B, we want to communicate it in a way that's better than they've ever hopefully thought about it themselves, right? When you say, do you feel like, you're we'll go on the commercial side. Do you feel like you're being taken advantage of? Like when we're trying to get your business, they were really nice to you and kind to you and responsive, and now they've got your money. You can't even get them to call you back. That's a very, hey, Brandon Moyer from Home Care Solution, Reading, Pennsylvania. Listen to you every night while we clean. I am honored to join you on your cleaning journey. Brandon, glad to have you, my friend. So we want to make sure that we're able to communicate their pain to them in a way that is better than they've even been able to kind of articulate it in the mind, better than they've been able to communicate it to themselves. So when you start talking in copy or in words, they go, yes, I understand. That is absolutely me. And the cool thing is, and so many people miss this, once they know that you understand their pain, you don't even have to quote unquote sell them that you can solve that. Just by that, you speaking in a way like, yes, he gets me. How does this guy know me? It's like, this guy's known me my whole life, or gal. Once they feel that, they just assume instantly and immediately that you know how to solve their pain and they want you to solve it. That's the beautiful thing. So as you're doing this, whether it's in your web copy or in a sales call or in an email or however you're communicating with your customers, we want to make sure that we are spending all of our time helping them understand that we understand their pain better than everybody else. Hello, Danny J. Price. Once we get that, don't sell, right? So if we go into like on the commercial side, maybe this guy's got a boss that's really angry with him and he's been on him with the cleaning and this job's really important to him. And he's like, he feels like if he doesn't get this fixed and the cleaners keep messing up, his job might be on the line, and he moved all the way out from another state to get this job. Once we're able to articulate to him like, oh my gosh, this isn't just cleaning. This sounds like your family's health your family's financial future's at stake. Your relationship with your wife, if you move your whole family out here and lose your job, that's going to go terrible with her. You've uprooted your kids. There's a lot riding on this. Once he goes, oh my gosh, this guy absolutely gets it. Be quiet. Don't go into, oh, we can solve it. I'm the best. As soon as you do that, you lose credibility. So the key is understand who your customer is, understand what their pain is, and be able to communicate to them what their pain is better than they've ever been able to see it. Devin says, good evening, Devin. Glad to have you on, brother. Okay. So that said, once we've got those key pieces done first and in order, knowing who your customer is, we can't do anything till we know clearly who they are, where they gather, all that good stuff. B, what their pain is, and C, this is the key that'll really make the difference if you're a successful marketer and can grow any company you want about as big as you want, or you struggle, knowing how to articulate and communicate your customer's pain back to them clearer than they've ever been able to articulate it themselves in their own mind. Once you can get that done, then you go to the fourth step, which is finding which advertising works. And the good news is, if you don't do or the bad news is if you don't do these three steps, it doesn't matter where you put your advertising, it's not going to work. If you don't have a message that speaks to the pain of your person and let them understand that you understand them, you can help them, doesn't matter where you put that message, it's going to be ineffective and you will waste your money. That is why you're wasting money on your advertising, is you're putting a message that isn't compelling. The good news is if you get this message right and you're able to communicate with words or video or a podcast or a blog or however you want to do it, art, however, like my wife would be able to draw a picture, probably my customers would get it. However you're going to communicate that, it doesn't matter. If you can communicate that message effectively, you can put that message just about anywhere, as long as your customers or your perfect prospects are there. So that is the key to do. And the benefits of once you get this done, you will be able to generate clients so you can scale at will. This sort of thing allows you to sell your money for your company for real money. If you don't know where your next customer is or how you got your last customer, it's going to be nearly impossible getting real money for your company. It will also allow you to pick and choose the customers that you work with, right? If you have no options and nobody wants to do business with you and your phone never rings and the email doesn't come off and no one's coming on your website, you can get some loser customer that abuses you or your customers or doesn't want to pay or is a jerk, but you're so desperate to have work, you're going to tolerate it. When you got more customers coming in and the cool thing is once you are able to explain their pain to them, they know that you get them. They don't come in wanting to argue or fight or be a pain in the neck. They come in already knowing, liking, and trusting you, ready for you to help them. So that allows you to pick and choose who you want to work with because you've got all the customers you need. You're not going to tolerate the bad customers that you have because you've got good customers or good prospects coming in all the time. And also that, of course, allows you to charge premium prices, right? Because it's supply and demand. And the ability to communicate this to your customers and advertise in a way that's effective raises your supply of customers, and that makes makes the demand for you go up. Okay. What else do we need to cover? I want to make sure I've got anything. Did anyone's got any questions? Hit me with it while I finish up. I guess the last big thing I want to hit is the value of what we do. Cleaning is $20 an hour work on a good day. TJ's got a question. I'll hit you in a second, brother. So cleaning is $20 an hour work on a good day. Client attraction can make you thousands. Let's just run through the numbers really quick. We'll do residential. If you're got a $250 a month customer, and that guy stays for 24 months, that's $6,000. If it takes you 4 hours to set the appointment, go out there, sign them up, that's over $1,000 an hour. But when you're cleaning, you're making $20 an hour. And frankly, no one's running your company. So hopefully you get the value in when you get advertising right or client attraction right, or the ability to get the right customers to come to you at will. And the way that we do that is knowing who they are, understanding their pain, being able to articulate it and communicate it back to them in a place that they go. Once you've got that skill down, you can kind of write your own paycheck. All right. And again, the beautiful thing about the cleaning business, you can do the work once and get paid forever. TJ says, if you have, when you have very few customers, which is better, find your ideal customer's pain. Asking your current customers or picking your ideal customer based on your perfect. So what TJ is saying is, should I ask my current customers who I do, or should I find my ideal customer? Always start with your ideal customer. A lot of us, because we don't know how to get customers, will tolerate bad customers. And we're like, well, I sell to these people who I don't really like, but it's who I'm comfortable with, so I'll go get more of them. That's not what we want to do. We want to find our ideal, perfect customer and craft our message to them. And again, the ability to understand who they are, what their pain is, and articulate that pain, communicate that pain to them allows us to be really, really choosy about who we deal with. So that's the way we do it. Now, guys, gals, if this is something that you want me to walk through with you and dive into your cleaning company with you and kind of look at what's working, what's not working in your advertising and in your company, you can go to growmycleaningcompany.com/talk and book a time for us to jump on the phone and really dive into your company and see what's working and have me help you walk through that. So growmycleaningcompany.com/talk. We can dive into all the stuff, including why your advertising is not working, how to make it work, really appreciate all of you guys. Happy to share the new year with you guys. We'll be back, I believe, on Tuesday with another fantastic episode. Not sure what we're going to do yet, but you know what? How about this? Why don't you guys email support@growmycleaningcompany.com about what you guys want me to talk about on Tuesday, and we'll take it from there. All right, guys, great to catch up with you. Hopefully this helped and is going to help you be able to get clients at will, and I look forward to talking to you on our next broadcast. Thanks for tuning in to today's show. If you're fired up, ready to grow, and want to see if you have what it takes to work with us at Grow My Cleaning Company, here's what I want you to do right now. Go to growmycleaningcompany.com/talk. That's growmycleaningcompany.com/talk to book an appointment to speak with me personally. I'm going to jump on the phone with you to get you crystal clear on where you are now, where you want to be, and how to get you there. Don't walk around in the dark any longer. If you are serious about growing your cleaning company, it's time to finally get the systems in place that you need to grow. We've helped hundreds of owners of cleaning companies not only grow their business and their personal freedom, but give back to their community as well. If that's what you're looking for, head over to growmycleaningcompany.com/talk and book a time to talk with me personally. I can't wait to get to know you and your business.